This kind of event not only bring us all together to have this festival kind of activities for Assami New Year, and we should celebrate this kind of event more together, and that will give a different feeling in the community of IIT Guwahati. You will be more closely connected with that. I know, because everybody is busy in their work as a faculty or as a staff, but this is an opportunity where you can relax and you can make a lot of new friends also, and you can share your happiness with each other. So I will not take much more time, and only my wish is that we should work together as a team, and we should celebrate event like this as a family of IIT Guwahati. And you will see that when we grow together, we will make a difference. And my vision is that we should make IIT Guwahati one of the top IITs. And IIT Guwahati should be leader. I want to see IIT Guwahati name when ministry talk, which IIT will do that, it should be IIT Guwahati. So this kind of feeling I want, and then you have to all contribute to make IIT Guwahati in the best place in all IITs or all education systems. With that, thank you very much. I wish you all the best and enjoy this whole week or coming month with this festive activity of Bihu, and enjoy it, and make yourself happy and make an environment of happiness at your institute also. And with that, I will thank you, all of you, coming here and inviting me. And thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and encouraging words. We would now like to invite Sosindra Kumar Kakoti, sir, to grace the audience with his wise words. Sosindra Kumar Kakoti, sir, will be deliberating on one of our departed faculties, Anup Gogoi, sir. We all know that over time, as we work with people, there is a very strong bond that develops amongst us. And when either of us leaves this world forever, then there is a deep emptiness in our hearts for those people. We miss them, and they always remain very fond in our memories. So let us hear from Sosindra Kumar Kakoti, sir, on his experience and on his memories. Sir, please.
Professor Ahuja and my colleagues on the stage, and my dear student friends, and all others who are present in the auditorium. I would have liked to speak in Assamese. However, I will mix both in English and Assamese for the benefit of particularly Professor Ahuja, who may not be able to understand exactly what I have been telling about, Professor Anup Gogoi and others. I am still having a heavy heart from the time I have come to know about the news, the sad news of expiry of Professor Anup Gogoi. It was a long association with him, actually. I knew him from my student days. He was then working in Assam Engineering College when I was a student. He did not teach me, but he had some ventures, actually. That is how we came closer when I was a student. He was a very good sportsman, you know. He was a very good athlete. He used to play, he was a good runner. He was a good football player who was good cricket player. And so he was involved in sports activities in Assam Engineering College when we were students, and that is how we came very close. From then onwards, we had a very close association, and when I became a faculty in Assam Engineering College, the bonding became stronger. We had some common causes where we worked together, like environment related. That time, those days, actually, people are not much concerned about environmental issues, ecology. So we used to do certain things those days, Professor Gogoi, me, and few others, including Arup Sharma is also sitting here. And then I came to know Gogoi sir was very much interested for research work. Those days we did not know actually what is research. So he used to tell us what to do research. He wanted to actually find out local problems for research. And he wanted to encourage students to take up issues, local issues, as a research topic. With time, things were changing, but our bonding was not changing. We became again colleague in IIT Guwahati. Here we were too busy in two different departments, but then we had occasions to meet for long hours to discuss many issues, including development of IIT Guwahati, developmental work, developmental research, translational research. So, sir is also involved with some other organizations outside. I am also involved with certain organizations like Institution of Engineers. So we used to have many seminars and talks. So many times we invite Gogoi sir, or Gogoi sir invites some of us for sharing our knowledge and experience. And that is how we were trying to do something for the community. Another concern Gogoi sir was having, the low turnout of candidates for IIT JEE. So whether we can do something for that. So for that, we had made some studies. And Professor Buragohai, our founder director, he also mentioned in an interview with statistics that about 12,000 students only used to take science stream in 10+2 level. So out of this 12,000, most of them are in places away from Guwahati. And for IIT JEE, those students were interested who were in good colleges like Cotton College or some private institutions. But other colleges do not have that scenario or that encouragement the students should get to appear for IIT JEE. So finally, the total candidates those days for IIT JEE from Assam was pathetic. It was only one center in Guwahati was there that time, and sometimes the total candidates were about less than 100. So we had some concepts, we developed some concepts, we tried to do some bit, and it took some turn when Professor Gautam Biswas was director here. He discussed certain points with us, particularly Professor Gogoi, and he formed a committee to look into some matters concerning education, particularly science education in Northeast. That is how Professor Biswas actually started a new section called Outreach Education Program. And Professor Gogoi was made the first dean of Outreach Education Program in IIT Guwahati. initially we worked for two things. One was to have some nodal centers at 4 different locations in Northeast. We thought of having one center in Aizawl, one in Dibrugarh, which can cater to the needs of the Arunachal Pradesh also. One about Tezpur, which also can cater to the needs of Arunachal Pradesh, the other side. Then either Kohima or Imphal, like that. 4 centers we thought of. We proposed it to ministry. We did not propose for any new building or any new setup. Our proposal was to rope in some institutions available in those cities where we will have our setup. We will send our team to train science teachers of that locality. And once in a year, those science teachers will be given 1 week stay in IIT Guwahati campus to have a flavor of the IIT. So we thought that if the science teachers are empowered, it will help in creating candidates for IITZ. But somehow it did not materialize. Ministry was not convinced. Round of questions came, we answered, somehow it did not happen. But then, with Professor Biswa's initiative, a new program called Isan Bikas was started. Isan means actually Northeast, you know. Isan Bikas program was started during Professor Gogoi's time. And this Isan Bikas program was, which is not running now, I don't know why. It was actually to bring students from different schools of Northeast, not only to IIT Guwahati, also to send to other institutions, other IITs, IISERs, that means higher learning science and technical institutions, to get the flavor. It is a 2 weeks stay in that particular institution, and it was going on very nicely actually. And it enthused many students to come up for not only IIT JEE, also for some other competitive examinations. So I am just sharing my learning with Professor Gogoi. He had some other areas where he was working, where I was not involved. He was very much concerned about River Brahmaputra. He had some studies on that. Once we went to Oil India Limited, Duliajan. Both of us delivered 2 speeches there. My speech was something different on lubrication and energy, and his speech was on River Brahmaputra. And you know, he did not prepare slides till we arrived at Duliajan. And after arriving at Duliajan, he quickly prepared 3 slides. And with these 3 slides, he spoke about 1 hour on River Brahmaputra's different aspects. I could understand, not only me, all people there present could understand depth of knowledge Professor Gogoi is having. Being an electrical engineer, he was having a very deep knowledge on River Brahmaputra. Like that, he had also interest to start private college, technical college. He formed a group, and he started the college called Nits Mirza. It was running for almost 10-12 years perhaps, but now it is not functioning. But it was the initiative of Professor Gogoi. Like that, there are many sort of areas where Professor Gogoi worked and contributed, particularly to the students' community and his younger colleagues. So after his expiry, we are receiving messages from earlier colleagues, junior colleagues, and everybody is telling the same thing, that he encouraged me to do this or he encouraged me to do that. In between, before his retirement, just before his retirement, he was very much interested to start on his own one battery-operated scooty. He did one, actually battery-run scooty. He was running it in our campus, you know. But by that time, commercial launching was done. So it did not go further. He was once deputed to AMTRON, Assam Electronic Development Corporation, again for some research project. He was there for 6 years, I think. So he's and he's from a political family, and mind it, he never have taken any political mileage during his long career. His eldest brother was the Chief Minister of Assam, but he never took any political mileage for that. If anybody requests him for an appointment of the Chief Minister when his brother was Chief Minister, he politely will say, yes, okay, I'll try, but he will never try. Second day when you will ask, okay, I'll do that, like that he will tell, but he will never do that. And he used to tell me, যে দাদা আমাতকৈ বহুত ডাঙৰ বয়সত আচলতে দাদাৰ লগত কথা পাতিব ভয়ে লাগে, কেতিয়াবা এই বিয়াই সভাই ক'ৰবাত লগ পালে আৰু ভালনে ভাল এনেকৈ কথা এটা পাতোঁ আৰু তাতকৈ বেছি নাপাতোঁৱেই মই। এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আছিলে তেওঁৰ ৰিলেশ্যনশ্বিপ ঘৰত। খুব সাধাৰণভাৱে থাকে, সাধাৰণ পৰিয়াল, বাইদেউ খুব সাধাৰণভাৱে থাকে। বাইদেউৰ নাম প্ৰমীলা গগৈ, আৰু বাইদেৱে ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিং কলেজতো দেখিলোঁ আৰু ইয়াতো IIT গুৱাহাটীতো দেখিলোঁ, কেম্পাছটোত বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ সৰু সুৰা খেতি কৰে। আমি সেইখনক প্ৰমীলা ৰাজ্য বুলি কওঁ। কিয় কওঁ? আমাৰ সৰস্বতী পূজা, বিশ্বকৰ্মা পূজাত হঠাতে আমাক অকণমান আদা লগা হয়, হালধি লগা হয়, কেঁচা হালধি, বা কুঁহিয়াৰ টুকুৰ লগা হয়, যি বস্তুৱে লগা হয় প্ৰমীলা ৰাজ্যত পোৱা যায়। বাইদেউৰ তাত গ'লেই হ'ল, পোৱাই যায়। আৰু ছাৰে সেইটো খুব এনজয় কৰে, বাইদেউ যে এইখিনি কাম কৰে। বাইদেৱে চাকৰি কৰিছিল, she was a teacher, but then তথাপিও সেইবিলাক কাম কৰে। ইমান দীঘলীয়া এছ'চিয়েশ্যন হোৱাৰ কাৰণে মই আচলতে আজিলৈকে কথাটো মোৰ হজমেই হোৱা নাই, ছাৰ নাই বুলি পেলাই। ছাৰৰ লগত বহুত জেগাত গৈছোঁ একেলগে, আছোঁ ৰাতি একেলগে, বহুত ধৰণৰ কথা পাতিছোঁ, বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ কামত নিয়োজিত হৈছোঁ। ছাৰৰ বিষয়ে ক'বলৈ মোক অনুৰোধ কৰাৰ কাৰণে মই ইমানখিনি ক'লোঁ, আৰু ছাৰলৈ সশ্ৰদ্ধ প্ৰণিপাত জনাই মই তেওঁৰ বিষয়ে কোৱাটো সামৰিছোঁ। ইয়াৰ লগতে চন্দন মহন্তও ঢুকাইছে অলপতে, হৰ্ষ চতুৰ্বেদী বুলি আনাৰ চেণ্টাৰৰ আৰু এজন ফেকাল্টি ঢুকাইছে অলপতে। চন্দন মহন্তৰ বিষয়ে প্ৰফেচাৰ অৰূপ শৰ্মাক ক'ব। মই বহাগৰ দুৱাৰদলিত অনুষ্ঠানটোত সদায় আহোঁ, প্ৰত্যেকবাৰে আহোঁ, আৰম্ভণিৰ পৰাই আহি আছোঁ। আহি ভাল পাওঁ। ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীবিলাকে খুব মনোগ্ৰাহীকৈ কামখিনি কৰে, নিয়াৰিকৈ কৰে। আজি ৰাতিপুৱা এটা সাংস্কৃতিক শোভাযাত্ৰা ওলাইছিলে, মই আহিছিলোঁ চাবলৈ। শোভাযাত্ৰা ভাল হৈছিলে, কিন্তু দৰ্শকৰ অভাৱ মানে আচলতে দৰ্শকে খুব নাজানিলেই নেকি, খুব পাব্লিচিটিটো চাগে নহ'লে যে এনেকুৱা এটা শোভাযাত্ৰা হ'ব বুলি। যি নহওক খুব ভাল হৈছিলে, বেলেগ বেলেগ জাতি জনগোষ্ঠীৰ পোচাক পিন্ধি পেলাই তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ মিচিং, হাজং, বড়ো, অসমীয়া, বিয়া এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ বহুতখিনি কৰিছিলে, ভাল লাগিছিলে চাই। আৰু মই দীঘলীয়া নকৰোঁ, সকলোকে মই আগতীয়াকৈ বহাগৰ ওলগ জনাইছোঁ, বিহুৰ ওলগ জনাইছোঁ, আৰু এই অনুষ্ঠানটো যাতে সাফল্যমণ্ডিত হয় তাৰ বাবে মই কামনা কৰিছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ।
ধন্যবাদ কাকতি স্যার। স্মৃতিয়ে সোঁৱৰাই দিয়ে জীৱনৰ বাট যাত্ৰা। A very solemn gratitude I would express to Sosindro Kakoti sir. He very elaborately dwelled on his experiences with the late Dr. Anup Kumar Gogoi sir, and how great people have done whatever it takes, whatever is in their capacity, to contribute towards the enlightenment and enrichment of society.
Now, I would like to request Arup Sharma sir to kindly share with the audience his memories and experiences with our late respected faculty, Chandan Mohanta sir.
আটাইলৈকে মই শুভ সন্ধ্যা জনাইছোঁ। ভেৰি গুড ইভিনিং টু অল অফ ইউ। ইতিমধ্যে জুবিন গাৰ্গ আহি পাইছে। জুবিন গাৰ্গ আছেনে তাতে বহি? জুবিনৰ মনত আছেনে নাই নাজানো। জুবিন মাত দিছোঁ বোলে। জুবিনৰ মনত আছেনে নাই নাজানো। মই অৰূপ শৰ্মা এটা গান গাইছিলা, সুনরে ভাই পাহাড় কি হরিয়ালি না জানে খো গই কাহা। মোৰ ৰচনাৰ এটা গান জুবিন গাৰ্গে গাইছিলে। অসমীয়াটো আছিলে শুনা শুনা ৰাইজেৰা পাহাৰৰে সেউজীয়া ৰংবোৰ নোহোৱাহে হ'ল। গতিকে ইকলজিৰ কথাও জুবিন গাৰ্গে কৈছিলে। আজি প্ৰায় 12 বছৰ এযুগ পিছত লগ পাইছোঁ, দেখিছোঁ 12 বছৰৰ পিছত। আৰু এতিয়া সকলোৱে জুবিনৰ কথা শুনিবলৈ ৰৈ আছে। গতিকে মোক ক'বলৈ অনুৰোধ কৰিছে আজি চন্দন মহন্তৰ কথা। চন্দন মহন্ত মোৰ আমি ক্লাছমেট একেলগে, আৰু চন্দনে সকলোকে খুবেই হেল্প কৰিছিলে। এজন হেল্পফুল মানুহ, আৰু তেওঁৰ খুব আৰ্টিষ্টিক আছিলে, খুব ভাল ফটোগ্ৰাফাৰ আছিলে, আৰু ৱাটাৰ ৰিচোৰ্চৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত তেওঁ জিঅ'লজিকেলি ডেভেলপ হৈ শেষলৈ ৱাটাৰ কোৱালিটি হৈ শেষত এনভাইৰনমেণ্টেল হাইড্ৰলজিৰ ওপৰত কাম কৰিছিলে। গতিকে সেইবোৰ কথা কৈ থাকিলে আজি শেষ কৰিব নোৱাৰিম। কিন্তু মই এটা কথা ক'ব খুজিছোঁ যে আজি যদিও চন্দন মহন্ত আমাৰ মাজত নাই, কিন্তু তেওঁৰ সোঁৱৰণি আৰু তেওঁ যিখিনি আমাক সকলোকে সহায় কৰি গ'ল বা কাম কৰি গ'ল, সেইখিনি সোঁৱৰণি সদায় আমাৰ মাজত থাকিব। আজি বহাগৰ দুৱাৰদলিত আমি আছোঁ। গতিকে মই সেই সম্পৰ্কত দীঘলীয়া কৰিব খোজা নাই। ইতিমধ্যে কৈছেই যে আমাৰ এই যিটো মুহূৰ্ত বহাগৰ দুৱাৰদলিত, এইটো সকলোৰে সদায় অতি এটা আপোন মুহূৰ্ত। আৰু বহাগত নতুন নতুন ফুল ফুলিব, ৰঙেৰে ভৰিব, কৃষ্ণচূড়াৰ ফুলেৰে আমাৰ গোটেইখন ৰঙীন হ'ব। কৃষ্ণচূড়া ৰাধাচূড়াৰ ফুলেৰে ইট উইল বি কালাৰফুল। কিন্তু এটা কথা যে সেই বহাগ পাৰ হোৱাৰ পিছত আকৌ সেই ফুলবোৰ সৰি কিন্তু বাটবোৰো আমাৰ ৰঙীন হৈ থাকিব। মই এবাৰ আমাৰ ঘৰৰ সন্মুখতে লেকৰ পাৰত যেতিয়া দেখিছিলোঁ যে কৃষ্ণচূড়াৰ সৰা ফুলেৰে বাটবোৰ ৰঙীন হৈ আছে, তেতিয়া এটা শাৰী লিখিছিলোঁ মাত্ৰ যে সৰা ফুলেও আঁকে ৰঙীন বাটৰ ছবি, সৰা ফুলেও আঁকে ৰঙীন বাটৰ ছবি। আৰু ঠিক তেনেকৈ চন্দন মহন্ত যদিও আমাৰ মাজত নাই, তেওঁ আঁকি গৈছে এখন ৰঙীন বাটৰ ছবি। আৰু সেই ৰঙীন বাটৰ ছবিৰে আমি ৰঙীন মনেৰে ৰঙীনভাৱে আগবাঢ়ি যাওঁ। আৰু আজিৰ এই দিনটোত আমি শোক প্ৰস্তাৱ বা তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কথা নকৈ আনন্দৰ কথা কওঁ, সুখৰ কথা কওঁ, সুন্দৰ ভৱিষ্যতৰ কথা কওঁ। গতিকে এইখিনি কৈ মই মোৰ বক্তব্য সামৰণি মাৰিছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ।
থেংক ইউ অৰূপ শৰ্মা ছাৰ। প্ৰেক্ষাগৃহৰ বতাহ বায়ুটোৰ সলনি হৈছে, আমি সকলোৱে উপলব্ধি কৰিছোঁ। কিন্তু যিয়ে নহওক, বিফৰ উই মুভ অন টু দি হাইলাইট অফ দ্য ইভিনিং, we would like to request M.K. Bhuiya sir to kindly grace the now very enthusiastic audience with his few words. Please, sir.
So, very good evening. I do not want to take much of your time. Director Professor Rajiv Ahuda, Professor Kakoti, Professor Sharma, and our beloved Zubin Garg. So, this month, the Bihu festival already it is started, and it will continue up to March, up to May. So I congratulate all the students for this Bohagor Duwardolit, and also our staff members, our faculty members, all the employees. We are organizing another event in the month of May. It is 11 and 12 May. So all the participations, mainly from all the community, not from the Assamese, Bengali, South Indians. So they are participating in this event. And one important event in that Bohagor Utsav, that is the journey of harmony. So in that harmony journey, so all the communities, Bengalis, Assamese, South Indians, so they are participating in this event. So this is really a very good initiative by the students for this Bohagor Duwardolit. So once again, I thanks all the organizing committee members. And this year, actually, in the Bohagor Utsav, that is actually organized by the IIT community, and I am the president of this. So I request all of you to be the part of this festival that will be in the month of May. So I request you can participate, and I do not want to take much of your time because Zubin Garg is now in the auditorium. So thank you. So best wishes from me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the kind words.
We have now come to an end of the formal session of today's Bohagor Duwardolit, the first evening. We would now like to request Imran Hussain da, Anirban Basumutari da, and Hemanta Borwa da to escort our dignitaries off the stage. The next phase is the cultural evening, and we can already see there is a lot of excitement brewing. But I would like to make a humble request to all the audience to kindly refrain from approaching our guest and attempting to click any kind of selfie as of now.